Senator from Arizona.
Mr. President, I'd like to thank my friend from Florida for allowing me just a few minutes to make a couple of comments very briefly. In the last 24 hours, a lot has been taking place. A tentative agreement has been reached between both Republican and Democrat leader. The Speaker of the House has come forward with what we believe is a plan which would reopen the government, would extend the debt limit, and has several other provisions in it. And the reaction to that has been condemnation, immediate, automatic condemnation by the majority leader, by the White House, by the Democrats in the House, absolutely rejecting this proposal. I don't understand that. I don't understand that visceral reaction in a most negative fashion. Why don't we try something like we used to do around this place? Why don't we say, look, you've got a proposal to open the government, we've got a proposal to open the government, let's both pass, let's go to conference, which we could do in 24 hours and resolve our differences. I understand what the polling data says, that 74% of the American people disapprove of the Republican handling of this issue. And I agree with that. With some of us at the beginning that said we're going on a fool's errand to believe that we will be able to defund Obamacare. And we got ourselves in a ditch. And we got to stop digging. That is well understood here by certainly the overwhelming majority of my Republican colleagues. But for the majority leader and the Democrats in the House and the White House to say absolutely categorically not, we will not consider what the Republicans in the House of Representatives are doing, in my view, is piling on. It's piling on and it's not right. So I urge my Democrat colleagues, let's sit down and work this out. You've got a proposal from the House. We have a proposal between the two leaders, and let's get this resolved. To categorically reject what the House of Representatives and the Speaker is doing, and I think he's pretty courageous in what he's doing, in my view, is not serving the American people. So let's stop this. Let's stop it, sit down, consider the Speaker's proposal, get our proposal done, and then get this resolved, which we could do in the next 24 hours. I came to the floor to express my disappointment in the categorical rejection of a good faith effort by the Speaker of the House, which doesn't contain provisions all that I want. I'm sure that the agreement that's made by both the Senate majority and Republican leaders will not be everything that I want. So let's stop the condemnation. Let's consider the Republican House proposal as a serious proposal, as a way to end this gridlock, and then let's sit down together and get this thing done. I again urge my Democratic colleagues, we know you have the upper hand. Isn't it time that we help to find a way out of this, which is what the American people want, rather than who won and who lost? The only people that are losing right now are the people of this country. As I've mentioned a couple of times before, Al-Qaeda is not in shutdown. I urge my colleagues to reconsider, on the Democrat side in the White House, to reconsider their categoric rejection of any proposal from the House of Representatives. I yield the floor.